Words. All right. Welcome everyone. So here are the slides I want to get into real quick, just some quick updates. As you can see, the preferred product incentive. This is going live. This was launched last week. And on every new client that you acquire that qualifies and is funded through our preferred funding product, you're going to earn 10% on top of your commission. So let's say if you get a new funded client and you earn $3,000 on that client, you're going to earn an extra 10% on that. So that'd be $3,300 you're earning. If you earn $5,000, you're going to earn an extra 500. So you're going to be earning 5,500. So for every preferred funding client that you help during this month, and if they apply until May 31st and they fund before June 6th, you're going to earn that 10% bonus. So the preferred product incentive, this is going excellent. David Rutz has already mentioned on today's call and last Friday's call that there was a brand new agent. Within his first 3 days, he acquired one of these clients for $180,000 funded deal. All right. So that agent's pretty stoked. He was able to help this client. That's the most important part of this, right? And it was a large funding. This was our preferred funding product. That agent is earning a nice commission with the comment this week. All right. Within his first 3 days. So many of you may have been around, getting back into the business. This is the time to go out and let the world know what we have, because we are funding a lot of these businesses through this program. If you don't know what I'm talking about based on our preferred funding product incentive, go back to last Wednesday's Zoom call, funding training call with Wade Cordell and David Rutz, where they went over this entire incentive. And that can be found at our YouTube channel, DAC Agent YouTube channel. All right. So our preferred product incentive is going very well. That's a little bit what I want to get into on the reach outs, on how to put up your daily income producing activity goals up in front of you to get the momentum going and accomplish these goals. LMS launching soon. I mentioned this last week, but our learning management system is launching very, very soon. There were some updates on this. So this is going to be for everyone that's building a team themselves. This LMS is going to help those agents go through the proper training so they're certified by DAC. And by doing so, they're going to come out the other end trained up, knowing exactly what to do. They're going to be confident. They know the whole entire product, the service, and how we can help business owners. So through this LMS, we're going to have certified agents, and all existing agents, there will be a portal for us to go through as well. All agents have to go through this LMS, and we'll have more updates on that as well. And just a reminder for tomorrow, Tuesday, is our business opportunity overview by David Rutz. He will be hosting tomorrow's business opportunity overview at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. The link for that is daczoom.com, daczoom.com, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So this is a great opportunity, guys, to invite anyone you know that may love this business, maybe someone that is already in B2B and working with business owners. So tomorrow night, invite them, try to be on there as well yourself, but with a guest. That's the whole intention of those business opportunity overviews, so you can start building a team and also help someone out. I mean, you're here because you understand and believe this business. You know how great this is. So there may be someone out there looking for an income opportunity. They're looking, make additional income outside of what they're currently doing. This could be a great business for them. So invite them out tomorrow night so they can decide whether or not we're for them or not, right? So, and again, watch last Friday's agent update Zoom call, which was last Friday, and last Wednesday was a funding training Zoom call of last week. If you missed it, it's so important, guys, to stay plugged in. The most successful agents, I know many of you are plugged in, but if you're not up to date with what's going on, it's hard to keep up. So just wanted to remind all of you, Try to stay plugged in as much as possible. If you can't be there if you can't be live on the calls, most of them are recorded. So make sure to subscribe to our the DAC Agent YouTube channel so you can stay plugged in. Now, recruitment equals multiplication. So this is for everyone looking to build and establish a team, right? Like I mentioned before, the agent that enrolled last week and got this large funding client, well, his enroller, right? This agent that acquired that $180,000 funded client, well, that enroller is making a minimum of 10%, right? As you know, we all make on our personally enrolled agents 10 to 50% of what their base commission is. So that is another way you can multiply your income. Yes, you can acquire clients and make great income by doing so. But not only that, by growing and building a team, we have all the trainings in place for them to go through and come out the other way certified, right? That's coming very soon. So you don't have to train them. We're going to have those. We already have the trainings in place, but it's going to be much more organized with the LMS coming out. So you can multiply your income by building a team, and you're going to earn anywhere from 10 to 50% of your personally enrolled agents' base commission. So for example, this agent that enrolled last week got his first client, $180,000. His enroller is making at minimum, if they're positioned at 10%, minimum at 10% of their base commission. So that's an extra, what? If he makes $5,000, that's $500 his enroller is making, right? If he's at 10%. If that enroller is at 50% because they acquired a client in their last 30 days, well, guess what? If that agent last week made $5,000, his enroller is making $2,500, right? And that's not coming out of the agent's commission paycheck, right? That's separate. The override, the 10 to 50% that's being paid to the enroller is coming from DAC, from corporate. So this is a great way for you to multiply your team, your income. And this is a massive opportunity, guys, because there's over 9 million businesses that need our funding solutions. If it's not now, at some point they will. The statistics show, as you guys know, most businesses fail within their first couple of years because they don't have access to working capital. They lack access to working capital. And that's why we are the best option after the bank for those businesses. So there's not enough agents in the field. So tomorrow night, make sure to at least invite one guest to the business opportunity overview so you can start building your team, right? I think that the enroller who brought on that agent last week and got that big funding, that enroller hasn't gotten a funded client yet. But guess what? Now he's earned some income because his personally enrolled agent was able to help a client. Because you may know people that know businesses you don't have access to. You may know people that are in contact with business owners and they may get a client before you, and that's completely okay, right? That's going to help that individual is going to help that business owner. They're going to receive a nice commission, but you as well, since how this pay plan is set up, you will earn anywhere from 10 to 50% of that your agent's personally enrolled agent's base commission. So that's just a little bit about team recruiting, multiplication, that's going to multiply because your personally enrolled agents are going to see the opportunity as well, and they're going to enroll personally enrolled agents as well. They're going to start building their teams, and then you can qualify through leadership ranks, through performance, to earn on all of those agents as well as you go. So this can grow to something very massive. So for those of you looking into building a team, thinking about it, or locked in and focused to building a team, this is a huge, huge opportunity. Moving right along. So set your activity goal. Set your income producing activity goal and go for it every day. This is what you want to focus on. Every day, set up a specific income producing activity goal and try to hit it every day. Go for it. And do that Monday to Friday, Monday to Saturday. And once you stack those wins, as you complete those goals every day, you are going to build momentum. And that's exactly how you're going to acquire clients. All right. Make sure you set up that income activity goals every day. You want to speak to 5 business owners today, every day. Perfect. You're going to be speaking to 5 business owners Monday to Friday, Monday to Saturday. That's going to be 25 business owner conversations a week. That would be 100 business owner conversations a month if you stick to that. You want to put an income producing activity goal of 15 or 20 business owner conversations every day, Monday to Friday, right? 20, that's 100 business owner conversations a week. That could turn into, that's 400 business owner conversations in a month. That's a lot of conversations. That's a lot of activity that pushes the needle forward, that builds momentum. You're letting the world know who you are, how you can help business owners, and provided them with that solution. And that's going to bring the results. This is called focusing on the process and not the outcome. We have something amazing for business owners. So you just got to focus on the process every day, and that is going to bring the results. There's going to be times where you're going to come across a business owner that needs you right now. If they don't need you right now, they're going to be calling you because you maintain that relationship throughout, periodically throughout follow-up. So you're always top of mind for that business owner. That's what you want to focus on. Now, how do you get started with this activity goal? Start reaching out to your warm market. This is all in initial training. This is in the getting started training. You should all know this, but warm market, everyone you know that maybe owns a business, people that may know of businesses, reach out to them, let them know. Cold outreach, reach out to preferred industries, establish relationships, and let them know how you can help them, right? Construction, contracting space is one of our main industries that we fund a lot. They need funding for projects, purchasing material, hiring crew, fueling those projects, investing into new machines. That is a great industry. And when you're reaching out to them, you're very likely going to speak with the business owner. They usually, the numbers that are on Google or on the trucks on the side of their vehicles are usually the business owner's phone number. So that's a great industry, but choose your industry that you feel more comfortable reaching out to. But like I said, that's a great industry. Restaurants are a phenomenal industry. If you're calling them, you're not very likely going to speak to the business owner. So if you can walk in person, try to introduce yourself, try to reach the business owner that way. Retail, manufacturing, we have slides where we show our preferred industries, which are the ones that are receiving funding the most. The home healthcare space. So this was all on last Wednesday's call as well. You can see those, you can find those slides on the call from last Wednesday that David Rutz and Wade Cordell went through, explaining which industries are the most common for this preferred funding space product, and also our funding solutions. But most of my clients come from the construction and contracting space. I helped a lot of them, and I continue to help a lot of them because they need working capital frequently. And take photos of any trucks you see with the business info on the side of the vehicle so you can reach out later. This is amazing, guys. Many of you know I'm here in Argentina, right? I am from New Jersey, and many of you know I am living here currently in Argentina, running my business, doing my business from down here. When I was in New Jersey, I would take photos of every truck I can come across on the side of the road, right? You go to the gas station, you'll see a contractor truck on the side of the road. You go to the Home Depot parking lot, man, I would park my car out in the Home Depot parking lot. There's a specific part of the parking lot where it says contractor pickup. That's the hub spot where all contractors go to purchase their material, buy tools, etc. And I would just walk up with my Connect cards and introduce myself to all the business owners that walked in and out of their trucks with materials or going in to purchase those materials. And I'd just introduce myself, shake their hand. Excuse me, sir. I'd point to their truck. Is this your business? Yes, it is. Nice to meet you. My name is Nick Duhame. Just wanted to introduce myself, hand you my card. I work with construction businesses like yours. I'm in the funding space. If you ever need working capital for projects, that's what we do. And I'd love to help you explore your best options if something ever comes up. That's it. I'm informing them. I'm letting them know I exist. I'm here local, right? And I would end the conversation. Hey, by the way, do you have a business card of your own? Yes, I do. Grab their business card. If they said no, no worries. Can I take a picture of your truck and shoot you a text to that number later? Yes, sir. All right. Bam. Take a picture of the truck. Your name, sir, was John. John, nice to meet you. And hey, right there is my information. If anything ever comes up, feel free to reach out and we can discuss some more of your options. Just like that. Home Depot. If you're not in the Home Depot, if you want to go to the Home Depot, just take photos and then call later, introduce yourself. Excuse me. Yes, hello, XYZ Construction. Yeah, hey, this is Nick. You don't know me directly. I saw your truck earlier today in the Home Depot parking lot, or I saw your truck earlier today in the gas station off of XYZ Street. Yeah, how's it going? Yes, I just wanted to let you know I'm here local. I actually don't have a project for you, but I work with your industry. I just want to let you know I'm in the funding space. And if you ever come across needing working capital, I just want to let you know that I exist and I can help you explore your best options if anything ever comes up. All right, Nick, I appreciate it. I don't need anything now, but hey, I'll keep you in mind. Sure thing. Let me ask you, would it be okay if I emailed you my information to keep saved up front, just in case? Sure thing. All right, what's the best email? Write it down. Okay, it was a pleasure speaking with you. Your name is, sir? John? Okay, John, it was great talking with you. If anything ever comes up, I'm here to help. Bam. Just like that. There's businesses everywhere. If you walk up and down the main street of your town, there's businesses there. You can go to your neighboring towns. You can keep exploring these businesses everywhere you go. And it's all about establishing the relationship. So you can do your warm market, do your local businesses. That's considered, your local neighbor to your business, the local businesses in your town, right? So you want to start there, but if you start with cold outreach, choose the industry, look those businesses up on Google near you, right, in your radius, and start there and start reaching out. And there's so many businesses wherever you are. If you say you're in a small town, there's not many businesses, choose neighboring towns and keep expanding from there. But if you just focus on that, there's so many businesses to reach out to. And the most unfun part of this, guys, for some are going to say, oh, I have to reach out to business owners. Yes, this is the business. This is what you got to do, right? And we have something phenomenal for them, and you can help them. You can help them secure funding for growth expansion, opportunities, and any projects they may have. So use Google to search specific businesses, like I said, and make sure to send your information after each live conversation. That's so important. Make sure after every conversation, would it be okay if I sent you an email with my information to keep saved up front just in case? Would it be okay if I texted you my name and some information for you to keep saved? When you text them your information or email them your information, you want to always include your website, right? You should all know which website that is, but it's davidallencapital.com/business-capital/ your agent number or your username. All right. Now, words that work. When I started off, I would have something like this in front of me if I'm making calls, and just be like, "Hi, this is Nick. This is Nick Duhame. Whichever business you're reaching out to, you don't know me directly, but I came across wherever you want to relate right away. Where did you find their business? Where did you see their business? How are you relating? Where did you come across their business? In person, walking by their business? Did you come across their truck parked out in a gas station, in a parking lot? Where did you come across their business? Relate right away. Just wanted to introduce myself. I work with businesses. I work with roofing businesses just like you. I work with construction businesses just like yours. I work with nail salon businesses just like yours. I work with beauty salon businesses just like yours, right? Whichever the industry is, I work with businesses just like yours. We specialize in business funding. If your bank can't help, we can. So if you ever need funding to grow or expand, I'm here to help. Just wanted to let you know that I exist and can help you explore your funding options if the need ever arises. Would it be okay if I sent you my information over to save for if or when you may need it? Simple, right? you're informing them, and you're not trying to close them right on the call. See, hey, do you need funding now or not? Do you need funding now? Do you need funding now? No, no, no. You want to be that person that they have in mind for when the need arises, because it's going to come at some point. So you want to be top of mind for that business owner when opportunity comes across the table. You want them to think, oh, wait, I think May contacted me last week. I'm gonna reach out to May. I think Gladys, she walked into my business and said she can help me with funding. I'm gonna reach out to Gladys. Oh, Tony talked to me the other day in the parking lot about funding, how he can help me. I'm gonna reach out to Tony, right? Those are the people that's exactly how this is going to happen. You want to establish a relationship. This is a relationship building game, and you want to nurture that relationship through follow-ups and let them know you are there for what if or when the need arises. And that's it. So that's all I wanted to share of the slides. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, but just again, build your team, guys. This is an amazing business. There's people that are dreaming or praying about opportunities just like this, and you can introduce them to this business. So if you can think of anyone, bring them out to tomorrow night's Zoom call, and start building your team. We have the systems in place. We have the trainings in place. We have the leadership in place. This is these Monday calls, we're here all together. You start building that team. This community is going to keep on growing, keep on growing. Many of the agents watch this on the replay, but as your team grows and other agents' team grows, this community is going to grow, and we're here to help each other, thrive and succeed here. I truly want to help each and every single one of you acquire a client this month. I really do. And if there's anything I can do to help that happen, just let me know, right? And I'm going to open this up for any questions right now. But if you have a comment or you have a question, or you want me to go over something specific in regards to reach out, business owners, industries, team building, whatever it is, also let me know. And all right, I'm looking in the chats here. Sorry, I have to go. Love to make the next video. All right. And May, I already have a client. There you go. Congratulations, May. Looking forward to hearing all about that. And Teresa, I'm going to call on you, ask to unmute. All right.
Oh, first of all, I wanted to introduce Gladys. Gladys signed up last week. She's already got Gladys. You want to unmute? She's already got somebody signed up. Did you get like at least one person signed up, right, Gladys?
Correct. Yes. She
Yeah.
signed up Friday night. So and I have somebody else too signing up tomorrow. So
Excellent.
I want to create my team. And I was going to ask you, can do the business out of the country? I mean, to another country? I'm from El Salvador. So I wonder if, yes, I was wondering if we can do business in a different country or just only United States.
So great question, Gladys. And I actually reached out to, I sent a message to, I think, one of your new enrolled agents, welcoming them to the team as well. So congratulations on your new enrolled agent. That's phenomenal. And tomorrow you said you're going to have someone else coming on to the business. So congratulations. Great job.
Thank you.
And yeah, so I am from New Jersey. I'm born in New Jersey.
Argentina.
So yes, I'm in Argentina. My mother's from Argentina. So I moved down here when I was in middle school, high school. But I'm able to do this business down here because I am a citizen from the U.S. We fund businesses in the United States. This is for with our funding solutions for businesses in the USA and also Canada. Okay, we can help businesses in Canada, but for agents, you have to be a citizen of the country.
Okay.
All right.
And
also, Gladys, habla español, ¿no?
Sí, claro.
Okay, claro, we can talk offline in Spanish because there's a huge market of
Oh,
the
yes.
small business Latino and Spanish speaking business owners. Huge market.
Yes.
Right, we're in
I've had-
Southern California and we were looking at, we're looking at maybe getting, some in Spanish, getting some flyers, but we want to comply with the company. What,
Yes.
like if you have them or if we can, you know, uh, we could talk about that
Yes.
more out.
Right.
It's a huge market. Huge
It
Yeah,
is
market.
huge, especially
Mhm.
the restaurant, the Spanish
Industry.
Mexican
Mhm.
restaurants. I can go
Yep.
there,
Mhm.
and let's say I'm planning to go to the networking with the small business, networkings, and trying to do that too. So
Excellent.
it's a
Excellent.
lot of
Gladys,
every city they have the networking. I mean, the business,
Yeah.
small business networking.
Business
So
networks,
yeah,
yeah.
that's
Mhm.
you're right
network.
on spot. You're right on spot, Gladys. Networking events is huge. I don't have the privilege to do so. If I were in the States, I'd be going to every single networking event available, whether it's to be in touch and face to face with other business professionals or other professionals of other space, because you can refer each other business as well, right?
Correct.
If
Yes.
you're in the same room as some accountants or bank managers or real estate professionals, insurance professionals, right? You may be
Correct.
able to introduce this business to them, or they may know of business owners that they can refer to you, right? And you can refer them business. So I love the idea. You're right on spot. There are many leaders
Yes.
in our company that have acquired many clients by going to these networking events, the Chamber of Commerce, and
The
also
chamber comes.
yes, and not only
Yes.
that, building their team, right? So
Correct. I'm a real
Right.
estate agent, so the people that are
Right.
signing under me, they're real estate agents. So I'm bringing all my friends to join the
Ex-
business.
there you go. It's another service they can have under their arm in their portfolio of services. That's what it's all about,
Correct.
right? So
Yes.
great job. And the only thing with the Spanish speaking market is
Mhm.
they have to speak English, some English, because
Oh, yes.
when the deal goes to final underwriting, they do a funding call, and they need that business owner able to understand what they're agreeing to.
Communicate. Mhm.
Yeah,
Because
most of them
there's
are
been
like
instances,
bilingual, yeah.
right?
Yes.
There's been an instance where that business owner only speaks Spanish. Later on, they can say, "Oh, I didn't understand the terms. I didn't understand the agreement." Right? So
Okay.
it's required for them to speak English and
To
Spanish.
understand what they sign in.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
And Nick, I have another quick question. This is Teresa.
Yep.
Regarding the LMS, how when we there's once it gets launched, they're gonna, the new agents coming in are gonna
Yes.
you have to go through the certification. Now, since us that are on this call and that have already signed up, are we considered certified then? I mean, because you know what I mean? Like we go through the videos, we go through the steps, the beginning steps in order to get started. But the LMS is now going to be certified. And so would that make us kind of grandfathered into that certification or?
Great question. No, we're all going to have to go through the LMS, including
Okay.
myself, every single agent.
Okay. Yeah.
You're not required, it's not an obligation, but if you don't, the agents that don't go through it are going to be paid less if they acquire a client or if their agents acquire clients.
Right. Yeah, because I
Oh, I
think
see.
I did that something similar when I did the ERC program a little bit. You had to have like certain questions to be answered in order to, they just want to make sure you understand what
Correct.
you're communicating to your potential client. So
Correct.
I want to know where we stood at that point. Okay, well, thank you so much.
Correct. But it's great because we're all gonna go through it. It's not, based on what I understood from last Friday's agent update from David, he went through this exact question that you're asking, Teresa, great question. I think the training, the certificate, the training that we go through, agents that are already agents, is not going to be the same as brand new agents going through the LMS. So, but we're all going to be required to,
Oh,
if you want to
okay.
earn full commission or overrides, we're going to be
Sure.
required to go through that. But
And
great
be able
question.
to help our new enrollees
Oh
with
man,
this.
it's a huge opportunity. It's sharpening the sword, as you know, this is a free, I'll answer your question right now, Terry. I'll get right to you, but as you know, this is a free opportunity. It's phenomenal, right? But you can imagine the amount of agents that come through this business that never go through training number 1 or training number 2. And they're out there representing in a bad way DAC. They're over-promising what we can do for business owners. So a business averaging $50,000 a month in generating in monthly sales, they're going out and saying, oh yeah, you can acquire $1 million. I can help you get $800,000, right? They're giving the incorrect expectation to that business owner, and that only gives us a bad name, right? Because that business owner goes through the process, they're excited, and then when it comes to see, they get an offer for $50,000 or $40,000, and like, hey, the agent just told me 2 days ago I can get $500,000. Well, that's the whole point and goal with this LMS. Every agent's going to be certified. They're going to understand this whole the ins and out, the services, our trainings, and this is going to be a huge advantage to every agent because if you're building a team, now you know you have agents that are representing correctly, and they know exactly what to say, what to do, who to, what our qualifications are. So it's going to be very beneficial. Yes. All right. Great question, Teresa. Terry, I unmuted. All right.
Yes. Was talking to a person today. They have a farming business and they need a new truck. So they're looking at, trucks now are expensive, $50,000-$60,000. So they went to the bank, and the bank now the rates are 7.9 financing for a car loan. And they just thought that was a little bit outrageous. Does the business funding follow the market with the payback? I know we don't do interest rate per se, but does it follow the market, or do they kind of stay level as where they are all the time?
Great question, Terry. No, it's our payback, the total cost is standard. So it's the 1.18 times, 1.5 times the approval amount, right? The amount. So they get $100,000. They're going to be paying back anywhere from $118,000 all the way up to $150,000. That never changes. There are certain, what's the difference between a preferred funded client where they're getting the best terms in our space compared to the most highest cost? There's a whole bunch of factors, things that come into play, time in business, FICO, total revenue, the average daily balance, the total deposits per month. If their healthy average daily balance is high, is it low, their ending beginning balance. So there's a whole bunch of things that come into play, but it's always the same. It's not going to fluctuate since it's short term, right? So
Yes.
Anywhere from 8 to 18 months payback is typical.
Okay, thanks.
And great job, by the way.
Thank you.
Awesome. And I saw a question from Tony in the chat. So it says, Nick, what happens if you have 4 equal owners? Do all need to have an application, or can one handle it? Great question, Tony. It all comes down to the percentage of ownership. So if they are all equal 25%, then 3 can go on the application, right? There has to be a majority on the application. So it's all one application. On our online funding app, on our Bank Breezy application, it's going to ask how many owners are in the business, and you can put 1, 2, 3, right? And it's going to ask for the percentage of ownership. If they're over 50%, so if there's one owner that's over 50%, that's 60%. Let's say there's one owner that's owned 60%. They can just go on the application, and the others are not required, right? So it all comes down to ownership percentage. And if there's 50-50, if there's 2 owners, 50%, both owners in that case have to go on the application. But if it's just if there's two owners and one owns 75%, the other 25, that owner that owns 75% can just go on that application. So, great question. And any other questions in the chats? I already have it. All right, great job, May. Can we do LMS tomorrow? I don't understand. Can we do LMS tomorrow? I don't know if you can clarify, May. And if not, just shoot me a text. And if you want to clarify offline, that's completely okay. But other than that, I don't see any more questions. Does anyone else have any questions before we jump off? I didn't want to take too much of your time. I know it's important. It's a Monday evening. We all have things to do, but I want all of you to know I appreciate you being here tonight, because I know you guys are invested. You believe in this business. And like I said, I want to do everything I can to help you guys succeed here. So just know that I'm available. If you guys have any questions, shoot me a text. Say, Nick, I gotta get on the phone with you because I just spoke to this business owner. I don't know what to say. Help me out. We'll get on the phone and we'll help that business owner. I'll help you as much as I can. All right. Just want all of you to know I'm available to help you guys succeed here. And we don't have any more questions. So can I do my training over tomorrow to get certified? May, the LMS is not live yet. It hasn't gone live yet. It's coming very soon. I think David Russ said within the next week or two weeks, it should be going live. So hang tight. And as soon as that's live, we'll be letting everyone know. So, and corporate's definitely going to be letting the entire company know through their email. So just hang tight and be on the lookout. Other than that, no more questions. Camera almost just fell. So everyone, I appreciate you being out here tonight again. Thank you for being a part of this. Let's grow this business. I want to see everyone growing here. I want to see everyone succeeding here. If I can do anything to help you do that, just reach out. You have my phone number. Most of you do, 551-327-4931. This will be recorded. I'll post this on my YouTube channel. And if you guys want to talk offline regarding anything in specifically, feel free to do so. But let's have a phenomenal start to the week, guys. Let's put those activity goals. Let's see how many business owners you want to speak to on a daily basis, and try to stick with that throughout the whole week and then throughout the whole month, because that is exactly what I've done and it's what I do. I establish these goals, daily goals I want to hit, because momentum is built through activity, and then the results will come because of that activity, and I promise. So it's all up to you. We all are independent here in DAC. So based on what you can do, the time you can invest, make sure you put that goal down, and let's have a phenomenal start to the week, guys. So God bless. Have a great night. And we'll see you on tomorrow's. There's a team building call tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. David Rutz, team building call, daczoom.com. So if you want some more insight about team building, David is a guy to listen to. Has over 30 years of experience. So I'll be on taking notes as usual. And then 7:30 p.m. Eastern is the business opportunity overview. If you can think of a few guests to invite tomorrow, that's the time to do so. All right, guys, you have a great night.
Thank you,
And,
Nick. You were great. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your time, and everybody, it's just great. Thank you so much. You learn every time. I learn something every time I'm on these calls.
I
Thank you
appreciate it.
so much.
Lisa.
Gracias.
Thank you.
De nada, guys. You're welcome, Terry. We'll be
Okay,
in
bye.
touch.